Welcome in, guys. My name is Electricity Wave, and I'm here to do Guys Streamer World Cup of 32. So today, I don't really have a script. What we're gonna compare each streamer, and I'm just gonna kind of go by which one I'd rather be friends with or collab with, I guess. We're gonna just go with that, keep it real simple, and we'll see who wins, okay? So this is the first time I've ever done one of these things. So let's start out with the first round. Hope you guys enjoy. Disguised Toast and Andy Milonakis. Now this one really isn't even fair. Andy Milonakis, I watched the Andy Milonakis show. Who didn't? I feel like I've heard the name Disguised Toast, but a lot of these people I probably don't know because I'm not huge into the Twitch world. I mean, I might have heard their name, but I don't like watch all these people, right? So for the first one, I'm definitely gonna go with Andy Milonakis. He wins that round. He's an OG. Okay, now we have XQC and Forsen. I feel like I've heard the name Forsen, but I've never seen anything. As we had like the last round, XQC, he just wins by default. I know him. Next one, Jake Bake Live and Tyler One. Okay, so I met Tyler One at TwitchCon. His whole like, what would you even call it? His whole like image or like character he plays is just like, I mean, you know who Tyler One is. Like, he plays League of Legends a lot. He used to do the IRL streams, the cooking streams, and he would collab with Greek God X a lot. I met him at TwitchCon and he was actually a really nice guy. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people think that he's like really mean and a dick to everyone, and like he plays it off like he is, especially when he 1v1 subs. But it's funny, it's content. Like, I get why he does it, right? He's got to stay with it. I'm really surprised that he like has done it for so long. You know what I mean? Like Dr. Disrespect, like how they've played that character so long. Maybe it's just an exaggerated version of who they really are, so it's not that hard to like fake. But this one's the easy one. Jake and Bake Live, I know he's an IRL streamer, and I think he was like in Japan for a couple years, but I never really watched him. I've heard the name though for sure. He's like one of the biggest. But Tyler One wins easily. He's just so entertaining and so funny. Oh, we got Dr. Disrespect and S-Fan. I recently heard of S-Fan because of Mizkif, Raj, Greek God X. They're kind of in like that clique. Dr. Disrespect though, he's got a lot of production value. He's funny. He's actually really good at FPS games. I gotta go with Dr. Disrespect. You gotta go with the doc. He's just funny, man. S-Fan is funny though. S-Fan is he's definitely an honorable mention. He's just a lovable guy. I honestly know a guy like S-Fan that looks really close to him with like the long hair, he's just like a big teddy bear. You just want to hug him all the time, and he's funny. I know a guy exactly like S-Fan, but I gotta give it to the doc. You know what I mean? Destiny and Nick. I've heard of Destiny because of the Raj Royale. I think he's on that a lot. Nick, I know because of Greek God X. I'm definitely more of a fan of Nick because I feel like if we were to ever be friends, I would definitely get along more with Nick. But I think Destiny could be a really good friend. He has like that online personality where he's like kind of just like, fuck this, fuck that. Like, I'm sick of this. Why am I here type attitude. So like, I feel like that'd be really funny. I gotta go with Nick. I think that me and him would just be, I gotta go with Nick. Slicker and Try. Dude, we got the Try Hard Emo and Slicker. Okay, I've been watching a little bit of Slicker recently. Him and his videos with Erica on YouTube are actually really funny, and props to Slicker, man. There was like this whole meme where he couldn't get partner for the longest time, then he got it. He's just like a guy who like just makes fun of himself, and I love when people can just make fun of themselves. So I gotta go with Slicker, but big props to Trihex for sure. But I gotta go with Slicker, man. Okay, Nim and Trainwrecks. I've heard of Trainwrecks only a little bit because of Raj. Nim, I think I've seen his face before, but I don't know anything about him. But with Trainwrecks, ooh, this is a tough one. I don't know who to pick for this one. All I've seen is Trainwrecks. So how am I supposed to like go against? I mean, Trainwrecks is like a real like, I would be shocked to see like one girl in his chat just because of like the type of content he has. I'm sure he like does well in his dating life. He's probably a really good friend too, but I don't know if we would click personality wise. Maybe we would. This one I honestly could flip a coin. I really don't know. I guess I'll go with Trainwrecks because I feel like he would be a good friend. Maybe not. I don't know. I think that content would be better. Content would be better with him. I don't know the Nim guy, so I gotta go with Trainwrecks. Pokey Lulz and Shroud, dude. Okay, Pokey Lulz, he looks like a guy that like everyone loves. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't hate on that face. He has like that like innocent like baby face, kind of like how I used to and probably still do. But Shroud though, that dude just destroys the competition. Shroud like is just known as a god FPS. So like, maybe if I knew Pokey Lulz more, I'd probably pick him. But I have to go with Shroud because I know Shroud. Summit 1G, and ooh, this is a good one. A power round, dude. But, okay, so Summit 1G, that dude has been killing it lately. He's been killing it his whole career, but, like, he's been getting, like, astronomical numbers lately with Valorant. Like we talked about on the podcast, he's been averaging over, like, 100K. I saw him at 250K a couple times. But Greek God X, that dude is straight up just content. I feel like this dude would be so funny to just fuck around and play games with and make memes. He's always like interacting with chat, like farming it, you know, like farming emotes and stuff. He's super sarcastic. He's self-deprecating. He's like just my type of person. You know what I mean? I feel like I would really gel with Greek God X if we had to play some games or just, you know, just hang out. I feel like our sense of humor would really, I gotta go with Greek. Shoutouts to Summit 1G though. Dude, this one's easy for me because I've been watching a little bit of Mizkif on YouTube. I don't really watch his streams at all because his streams do really well, but with the YouTube content, it's just easier to consume. If I'm like eating or late at night, I want to watch something. He does really well with YouTube thumbnails and titles. I don't know what it is about Mizkif that attracts so many people. He's sarcastic. He's super laid back. He makes fun of himself a lot. I like that. That's like my favorite quality about him is he makes fun of himself a lot. This is a nice picture of him. I've never seen him in anything but a t-shirt. He looks good. He cleans up nice. When he has hair, it looks a lot better. He's got those eyes, you know what I mean? But it's really funny to see him and Maya interact because they're so different from each other. I only know him from online, so like, what can I really say? You know, I'm just another person saying, you know, my opinion, so I don't really know truly how they are off stream, but like she's like really conservative and he's just so goofy, and I love that mixture. Like I could see myself probably, I don't know if I would date a girl like that's super like laid back. I like the laid back part, but I would have to date someone that can like feed into it, what I'm saying, you know what I mean? And not get annoyed. I don't know. We'll see though. But Mizkif makes great content. He seems like an actual really nice guy. I gotta go with him. I don't think I've ever heard of Giant Waffle. That's a great name, by the way. Mizkif, you win. Mizkif wins easily on that one. Canute and Faker. I've heard of Faker, I think, just because of Tyler 1. I've seen Canute because of, I think, the Raj show. I watched like a TwitchCon video when he was like there. This is tough, man. I think I have to go with Canute because I don't really know much about Faker. I don't even know if he plays League of Legends or not, honestly. I barely know anything about him. I'm sure he's a cool dude, but I gotta go with Canute. The dude's shredded. Seems like a nice guy though. Rekful, I've never heard of Rekful. And Hassan. Damn, this is tough. It's not really. I don't know. Though, okay, so the videos I've seen of Hassan have been from like the Raj Chiller or like the Raj show, and then I saw him go on that date with Mia Malkova, which was a total, I don't know what that was. I felt really bad for him, honestly, because like, what kind of situation is that where you have to like go on a date with a porn star and her boyfriend's recording it and Raj is streaming it, like, and then they're like making it extra scuffed for content. I think if I was in that situation, I would have just made it a whole meme. I feel like he was just like really frustrated during it, but he was a pretty good sport. I know he got super frustrated with it, but that was a difficult situation to be in. So props to him for doing that. I know he's super political. I absolutely ignore and hate all politics and never talk about him on content, but hey, to each his own, you know? If he's passionate about it, do it. If it's something you're passionate about, do it. So he seems like he'd be a cool friend. Soda Poppin' and who? I mean, who am I to say who? But Andy Pyro, this dude's got style though. I like the jacket. He's got the nice tats. MTV, I like it. The hat, I'm digging it. But Soda Poppin', this dude just like this. Soda Poppin' is the, I'm trying to think if I've met a guy like Soda Poppin'. He doesn't give a fuck about anything. Like his attitude is just like whatever, but it works. He's been doing it so long, so it's just like, why care? I gotta go with Soda. Lyric or Man's Game. That dude's got some nice hair. But Lyric is like one of the first, when I remember one day I just went and searched like top 5 streamers, like biggest streamers, and he was one of them. He's been doing it since like forever, and I see him playing like the most obscure games. He has some pretty good like jokes he throws in. I gotta go with Lyric. Raj and E-Rob. I know E-Rob because of like Tyler, obviously. Raj, I think that me and Raj would get along very well. I don't know if there's ever gonna be a day when I get on the Raj show. I've had a friend on there. I don't know. I've seen a couple people I know on there too. I've never seen they're all girls. I've never seen a guy I've known on the Raj show, like personally. Maybe one day. I don't know if my personality would work on that show because like I feel like you have to be super like go at it. That's what everyone wants to see. The chat wants to see it. It creates content. It's good clips. It goes on live stream fails. You just want to get into it no matter what. If you're going for the dating one or if you're talking about a topic. And I did that type of like style or layout of show where you just kind of like argue about stuff, and I was just like so disinterested in it because I hate arguing. I hate talking about opinions because everyone loses, you know what I mean? But I think Raj is actually a really good person. He seems very level-headed. very nice. He's funny. I think me and Raj would get along super well, actually. Super well. I don't know what type of relationship or like friendship we would have, or relationship. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like how he is with Slicker, how Slicker's just kind of like out there and Raj just laughs at him. I feel like it might be something like that. I gotta go with Raj. Raj, man, he's been killing it. I've heard of Asmongold. Okay, for this one, I've heard of Asmongold, but I've never really watched him. I know he's like a big streamer. I don't know what does he. If I had to guess, I'd say I remember him streaming WoW. I've never watched him. Myth, I've watched him since like the early Poke days. You know, he's part of TSM. He's from Michigan. He's from Detroit, so like I got that Michigan connection. He seems like a guy I would get along with as well. I gotta go with Myth on this one. It's kind of just by default. Okay, now it gets interesting. We got Raj and XQC. I think if I were to be friends with one of these people, it's actually pretty obvious to me. I would 100% get along with Raj because I just feel like our sense of humors would get along. XQC talks so fast. I haven't watched enough of him to know exactly. He seems like a really chill and really nice dude though, especially off stream from what I've seen from like vlogs and stuff. I guess if you even count that, I feel like me and Raj would just get along more. Raj just seems like a really cool, like laid back dude. I like his sense of humor and his tweets and stuff and how he interacts with people. This one's a tough one. Shroud and Nick. This one's tough because I don't know him like that much. I feel like I would get along more with Nick. Shroud seems more of like a super bro. Like he's just like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know who I would pick. Who would I rather be friends with, and like what would make better content? I guess Nick. I would say Nick because like the way I see like him and Greek like interact. Dude, these are getting really tough. Lyric and Hassan. If Hassan brought any politics into any conversation that we had, I would instantly be like, or I would like fall asleep, you know, because I just can't do politics. I can't do it. I'm sorry. He's got style, you know, he's got it all, you know. He's got the hairline, he's got the, I don't know about like his personality too much. He seems like a pretty chill dude. I'm gonna go with Lyric. I think content would be better with Lyric. Let's go Lyric. Slicker and Myth. Ooh, this is a tough one. Okay, so Slicker and Myth, they're both really goofy. I feel like Myth is a little too like technical and serious, and like I feel like me and him would just get on each other's nerves because we're both like kind of want to take control. But if that wasn't the case, I feel like me and Myth would get along really well if we weren't in a situation. We're playing video games and like we're trying to win. He does have the expertise and like the skill set to like make the calls. I just like making the calls. I'm down to like, I'm not like dumb or like I'm just like, no, it's my way or the highway, but like I feel like we would really like conflict with that area. But if we're just like hanging out, I feel like it'd work out because like you see him and Hamlin's. I don't know. I feel like me and Slicker would get along because we would both be such idiots together and just be like dancing or like doing impressions or whatever, even though I'm terrible at impressions, but like just whatever. Myth would really understand like where I'm coming from because like he's very like, he's pretty smart guy. They're both like really like laid back but like silly. Myth's definitely more laid back. If it depends. If I had to like hang out for a week with both of them, I don't know how either of them are off camera though. I feel like Myth would be a lot more laid back. I feel like Slicker would just be like screaming or like doing whatever. Oh man, I really don't know about this one. I want to go with Slicker, but I could go with either one, honestly. Canoe or Dr. Disrespect? Okay, for this one, I'm gonna have to go Dr. Disrespect. Easy. Andy Milonakis or Soda Poppin'? I think Andy Milonakis and me, like our personalities would vibe a lot more for sure. Because if you've seen the show, then you know like has like that stupid like dumb humor, and like he'll do like raps and music and stuff. Like I love how like his imagination's fucking crazy, insane. Like he'll find so many different things to talk about, and like I like where like his mind can go anywhere, and he's open to like making like crazier and crazier jokes and keep exaggerating. With Soda, I feel like I would just gel more with Andy. Let's go Andy. Tyler 1 and Mizkif. Ooh, dude, this would be such a tough one. Tyler 1 has that personality where you have to, if you want to make great content, you have to go at it like how him and Greek would be, where they're both screaming at each other. That's what makes the best content. When you're just nice to Tyler, I feel like I would make him laugh in a different way. It would just be like, haha, you're so stupid. But it wouldn't be like, he would never get like pissed, you know what I mean? I don't think he would get pissed at me because I'm not like annoying. With Mizkif, I feel like me and him would just like really just be like so silly and like make fun of ourselves, and like I feel like Mizkif would be. Tyler1 is straight content though. Like this dude's hilarious. But when it comes to like our dynamic, like when I met him at TwitchCon, he was just so nice. And like if I played games with him, then like we'd just be like it'd just be like nice and like stupid humor, but it wouldn't be like what people want to see when you're like fucking roasting, like super pissed. So I'm gonna go Mizkif. I love Tyler1. Greek God X or Train Rex TV. This one's easy. Greek God X. The dude brings content. You know who I'm pissed that wasn't in this is Hamlins. I know he only streams 30 minutes every 3 years, but he's probably my favorite streamer. He is one of my favorite people to watch. This dude is so much content. He's sus. He's just like high energy. He makes you happy. Shout out to Hamlins, man. Hamlins is amazing, dude. And CDN the Third. CDN the Third is always bringing like different types. He's playing music. He really like involves music into his streams. Hamlins does too because he does the freestyles and like dances. But like CDN is like bringing effects, voice, changing his voice, roasting people, dick jokes, like, you know, good gameplay. Hamlins brings good gameplay too. Mizkif and Nick, I gotta go with Mizkif. Mizkif is just me and him would definitely gel. Lyric and Raj. For this one I'm gonna go Raj because I just feel like our personalities are just more similar for sure. Slicker and Greek God X. Ooh, this would be tough. I know a lot of people say they miss old Greek God X, but still the same person. It might be like the sponsors, or he's just like really tired because like the dude lost like so much weight, and he's like, maybe he just has a newfound like confidence in himself, and like he can't make fun of himself in the same way he used to. But I still think he's really funny. Slicker, he's been killing it lately, like I said, with him and Erica, those videos. But for me and another person, I'm gonna say the better friendship or content would be Greek God X. That dude's funny. I like how stupid like his humor is just so dumb. It's awesome. This is a good one. Andy Milonakis and Dr. Disrespect. I feel like me and Andy would definitely get along better than Dr. Disrespect, but I think Dr. Disrespect would be still funny. His whole thing is like taking himself really serious. So I'd have to go with Andy because he's just ready to like make fun of himself or whatever. Ooh, Andy Milonakis or Greek God. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go with Greek God X again because either way though, I feel like both of us would get along and be able to make content. But in this instance, I have to go with Greek. Shoutouts to Andy though. Andy's a god. All right, Raj Patel and Mizkif. Let's just say we're like hanging out in Discord, joking about whatever, joking about dicks, joking about games, joking about life. I'm gonna say Mizkif. That's a tough one though. That's a really tough one. Okay, now Mizkif versus Greek God X. Either way, like it's a win-win. They're both like great content. I think I'm gonna have to go with the winner of the Guy Streamer World Cup is Greek God X. Congratulations. Congratulations. You've won. Woo! Greek God X is the winner of the Guy Streamer World Cup. You heard it here first. My name's Electricity Wave. Hope you guys enjoyed. Woo! I think me and Greek God X could make some wonderful content together, just making fun of ourselves. We have a similar sense of humor, and we both like to work out. I think he's open for a variety of games, so he'd be down to play whatever. He's down to role play, like games, not sexual. He just seems like a chill dude. You know what I mean? Greek God X. We're best friends. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Electricity Wave. We'll see you next time. This was an awesome time. See you guys next time. Peace.